All right, video number 2 of just randomness. I'm actually starting this video with some microscale. So microscale is the basically we call it an incomplete dominant gene, and we predict the homozygous full expression of the gene to be a pattern, a beautifully patterned animal with minimalized scalation. So if you think about it like a Texas rat snake that has retained its ventral scalation, but its back scales are absent, and the colors are fantastic, like ridiculous. So if we're looking at a coral glow, lesser microscale right here, you can see obvious weirdness, but you're also seeing how super clean that is. And this is another one. This one's shedding. So look at the variation too. You have all the little alien heads, even though they're not really much of an alien head right there. You get more like donuts. Whereas this one doesn't have any of that. So it's a very, very interesting gene that's a lot of people don't know much about, including, the people that even have it. So if I look at a coral glow pastel pin microscale, you can see this, but the snake is really soft. We're already heading right towards the lack of scales. This animal, the feel is so soft on that animal. How about let's change gears, because that's what I do. This very uncooperative little snake right there is a spider, Mephisto. And I really like the Mephisto. Mephisto stuff is basically, it's Lucifer, Coffee, Bling Yellow Belly, and Fader. And then we add Spider and Enchi to this. And it makes for some very, very pretty animals. Big fan of that. Just, good potential. So if I look for another one here, it has almost like a stonewash look to it. Now what's really cool about that, if I go and I were to add something like lesser, I could, if I can even find where my snakes are. Oh yeah, I'm just rambling on, just add this, and I can't even find my animals. I'll look at something a little different until I can find that one snake. Okay, this is a Orange Dream, Spider, Lesser, Malum. That's a cool snake. Just stare at that. Pretty. I love that the head right there, just that blank, how very, very clean that is. Okay, so let's go away from the Orange Dream Malum combo, back to this Mephisto stuff. And if I add lesser, I get rid of like Enchi, so I just do Mephisto, Spider, and lesser. We start getting, there's more like a reddish look to it. Yeah. Very cool snakes though. I think there's a lot of potential right there to be found. But this all comes down to each breeder's going to have what they're shooting for, and we just keep working towards the fruition of seeing the little attributes and expanding on them. While I'm talking, I am just mindlessly peeking at stuff. Here's Pastel Enchi Lucifer from, I think, a little bit of odium stuff, but I don't even know, what's even going on. But what I do really, really like, the snake is shedding, but I like how we're getting this dissolving, and I see a lot of dissolving in like odium stuff. What's interesting with odium, when we talk about epistatic relationships, if we breed odium to certain combos or single genes, sometimes we don't even see anything. Myself included, I see nothing, really anything that I would even describe as noteworthy. But when we combine it, we make some really cool looking things. Now, I did say this video is very random, so here's a cool, I'll just Who knows what that is? Okay, that happens to be a bumblebee genetic stripe calico. I don't know why it looks that way, but really, really nice. I like that. So we have beautiful music here with little birds twittering and stuff. Let's see, until I can find something that I really like. Here's a cryptic. Cryptic is kind of like a desert, but cryptic is genetic, and cryptic basically doesn't have any of the issues that, let's say, the desert has. So it's got this little bit of white edging. The eyes and the face often show it very well, but I think this is just kind of like a nice, cleaner gene. So if I were to breed this to stuff that pattern reduction and whatever, I think that would be pretty good. All right, let's take a look. I haven't even touched any clown stuff for the most part. Here's, I have this little EMG gene, I call it, and I guess I had some help coming up with what it was. But anyways, we're looking at a bumblebee Enchi EMG, and it's a het clown, but that is gonna make, you know, for some pretty stuff. Here's like it's like a pastel clown EMG.
We have 3 more.
Pastel Enchi Lucifer Bald. Smaller with yellow belly. Beef up that super Enchi. I won't even bother saying what all these things are because it gets to be too much, too many different things to even consider. Let me look. How about a Darth Vader? That's really blanked out right there. That's Darth Vader. There's different variations as you go. So this is all super fader expression. So yeah, fader is actually real, guys. Super fader. Here's something different. Sadly, the stuff is shedding. That's a Mojave Enchi Lucifer pastel yellow belly kind of thing, but it's usually really kind of cool looking. I do like to annihilate patterns, so I guess I'm just looking at all these as pattern. Bit me. First blood. Okay, so I guess we're gonna end it. So if we think about this is Super Inferno, Super Fader, Lucifer. And as we progress in line breed, the Super Fader just continues to blank out even further. So, kind of cool. All right, say goodbye to Ball Python Madness Nerd number 2.